Of your daily home routine and collaborate with other like-minded individuals? Then join us at Workfind 209, where we offer shared workspaces for entrepreneurs, startup companies, freelancers, small businesses, and growing enterprises. Here you can work independently and collaboratively, experience networking opportunities and business growth. Come build a stronger community in a space to start, develop, grow, and launch. Check out workfind209.com.
Welcome, everybody. Workvine 209, Eric and Linda live. We are actually live today. I know we did a couple recordings. I hope you guys enjoyed those. And I'm Eric.
And I'm Linda. Welcome to our show. Yes, we did a rerun or replay last week. So where were we? We were on vacation, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
But welcome to Workvine 209 out here in Tracy, California. We're a co-working space, and we decided to do these live shows. And we started during the pandemic. And we didn't have anything to do, so we were like, "Oh, let's start these live shows." And then we met a good like mentor friend, Shell T, who turned our live shows into something
spectacular.
Yeah, spectacular.
She is so good.
Yes,
yeah.
And then we incorporated commercials, and you'll see some of her work. And we put in a game to make it fun. And I'll have Eric explain the game since he's been doing that lately.
Yeah, it is called the Numbers Up game. Pick a number between 1 and 50. The closest without going over is the winner. One winner each week wins $10 Amazon gift card. And sometimes I think it's gotten as high as $40.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool.
So the purpose of these live shows is to bring our listeners some helpful information, inspirational information. It also helps our guest speaker really talk about what they do and promote their business. And it's just a win-win. And so we're just doing it for free, for fun. And we have fun all the time. I learned something.
We still do it for free.
Yeah.
Can I get paid for this? I can get paid for this? Are you getting paid for it?
Sure.
She might be paying herself for this.
Yeah, right. I'll pay you later.
All right.
But anyways, we do kind of pay. We pay out our Amazon gift
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that does cost. But we hope that you enjoy our show. And if you know anyone that would like to be on our show that has some helpful information for our listeners, please do email us at info@workfind209.com.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been. I know we did a couple reruns. It's just because we sometimes we get busy, and I think we have a lot of going on. We do have Workvine 209, which is our remote workspace, but we also have our real estate company, which things in real estate have been going very well. So we've been busy with that. Then we also run our nonprofit. We teach technology programs. We do sales services and training of computer technologies. And we just started this new thing last week called You Need to Bingo.
Yes.
And so, wow, come on out. Check it out. Click that link right there. Go to tracybingo.com and get more information. And so those are some of the things that we do. And it keeps us pretty busy.
It does keep us real busy. It was our first time, so we were really busy that weekend. So it'll be our third week, actually. It'll be our third week running bingo, new experience. We have a lot of fun, brings community together, and our payouts are pretty good. It's a $36 buy-in, so come check us out.
Come check us out.
Yes.
To bingo. One thing I want to do is shout out the Oakland Raiders today. We went to Vegas and checked out the game. It was so stressful. Man, I tell you, we really enjoy going to Vegas and watching the Raiders play. But I'm telling you, man, it can give you a heart attack. But we're 3-0. I'm excited about that.
Yes. No heart attacks, though, please.
Yeah, man. It's
nail
stressful.
biter, definitely.
Absolutely.
A nail biter. Heart rate does go up, but we had so much fun. And, really enjoy going to these games.
Yeah, it was cool. So, hey, we got a special guest going to be coming up after these commercial breaks. She is all the way from the Chinatown, Chicago, Illinois. We're going to introduce her right after we go to commercial break.
Yes, we'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. We are ready to start our show with our guest speaker, and I'm going to have Eric introduce her.
Man, this young lady, Shunice Hill, is all the way from Chicago, Illinois. And she has so many awards, so much. She has done so much. Gospel singer, writer, children's book. We got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Let's welcome Shunice Hill to the show. What's up, Shunice?
Hi, Linda and Erica. Eric, thank you for inviting me here on Workvine 209. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for being part of our show.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about Shanice, like growing up in Chi-Town. I mean, I know people out there, right? And I don't know what that snow be like out there.
It's rough. It can be rough. I know you guys in California, y'all don't have all of that. But here, first of all, I'm born and raised here in Chicago, on the South Side. Let's see. I am a mother. I'm divorced. You already said singer, songwriter, author. I also work for the county clerk's office. I've been there for 24 and a half years, thank God. And I'm a sister, I'm a good friend, I'm a good cousin, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's me.
All right. Yeah. That's all good.
What do you like doing on your pastime or, for fun?
You know what? I like to skate. Don't get me, I haven't been on skates in a while, but I do. I love to skate. I love to dance. I love to step. If you're from Chicago, you got to know how to step. Okay. The 8 count, that's what it is. It's really easy, but I love to step. I love to dance and, movies, all those like shows like Tyler Perry, shows, when they do the live shows here at the McCormick Place. I love to do those kind of things. Yeah. Good outing, Yeah.
I just bought a pair of skates and I'm rusty, but it's good exercise and it's fun.
It is. Yeah. And I sure need to get back out there for real. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
How?
Go ahead.
Just COVID and everything. And I'm not gonna blame everything on COVID, but it needs to get out. And it's really good to release, stress and all of that stuff. And it's real good for you. Get out and do your thing. Enjoy.
You
Put
know,
those skates to work.
yeah. When you get older, like, I'm nervous of like falling and breaking something because I just don't work like I used to work. But I remember I put my skates on, and Eric is like, "Where's your protective gear?" And I was like, "I got this." But then I was like, okay, and so I got me a helmet and some elbow pads, and
Oh,
so he made me nervous. So I'm outside skating on the sidewalk, and I'm like going really slow, and the guy looks at me, I don't know, neighbor walking by, and he's like, "Is this your first time? Are you okay?" And
yeah.
I'm just a little rusty, a little nervous, but yeah. It's okay. It's
I was concerned about safety, right? We're getting a little older, and when we fall and hurt ourselves, it takes longer to heal and things like that.
Right.
That's all it was.
Yeah, he's concerned.
You got that right. I feel the same way. Again, because if we fall, these bones are, they're a little older now. They don't heal as fast. Like
yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
Nice. So when did you start singing?
At the age of 5, I was singing Shaka Khan, "I'm Every Woman." Yeah, like my mother, she used to work the post office. She's retired now. She worked post office, and she worked the night shift. So she would, we would be over at Miss James' house. That was our babysitter. And they would be playing cards, on, Saturday nights or whatever. And I was just singing one time, and then they just put me on the table to be their talent, and I was just singing, "I'm Every Woman," So I started about 5, at the age of 5. Yes, wow. I did. And from there, just doing a lot of in grammar school competitions. I was in a girl group. We just would always love, nobody had to tell us to do it. We wanted to do it. Rehearse. And we would just do talent shows even for high school when we were still in grammar school.
Wow.
And then when I got into high school, I was in the choir, and then I was in the church choir at the same time. So it was always music, and thank God for that, because that's, I would say that saved my life. It keep me on the right track. And, for any young person, even if it's playing an instrument, even if you see like a child that's interested in it, get your child into that. Do it. That keeps kids intrigued. Do something that they are interested in doing, keep them out of trouble. So, yeah, I did competitions even in high school. So yeah, I loved it. And, so yeah, that's when it began, and it's been going on.
I know. I mean, I'm looking at your resume, and it's like, man, where do I start? Right? I mean, you've started. Were you always singing gospel, or were you singing secular to start, or?
No. And when I first started, I was singing secular in grammar school, but then like I said, when I got to high school, I got into a choir, and my music teacher, Miss N.I.G.M.A, she pulled me to the side, and she was like, "I want to work with you after school, and I want you to compete with other schools here in Chicago." So, and that's what I did. And at the same time, I was going to church with my grandmother, and she was in the choir, and I was in the choir there as well. And so that's when the gospel took over. Yeah.
Wow.
What is your favorite gospel song?
Oh, I got a lot of them. Right now, I'm just loving this CeCe Winans, "Believe for It." You probably heard it. It's like, it's new, but you gotta hear it, please.
Let us hear it. What you got? Come on.
No, I can't. I don't know the words. No, don't put me out there. I don't know the words. But it is like the words. It's like she said, "You said it. I believe it. You said it. It is done." And it's like you got to stand on this word. You know, if you stand on this word, because that's what he said, and if you believe it, it is done. But you got to believe.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, but you got to stand on that word. That's it right there. Ooh, that's it. And yeah, you just oh, that's cool.
That's just one of many. I mean,
But
we take it all the way back to the Black Essence Grammy Award. You won that?
well, you know what? It was like this organization. They call themselves an Essence Award. And what did I get it for? Did I get it for my children's book? I have a children's book called Son, Do You Know How Truly Blessed You Are? Here it is. And
nice.
This book was written for my son and for all the sons of the world. I wrote this book because there was tragedy in my family where one of my cousins got killed for his vehicle. And I felt so bad. And you know how you cry, and it's just senseless, and you don't understand. And that's why the Bible tells you don't lean to your own understanding. But it's just like, it had become the norm, black on black just killing each other. So I just started writing because that was the way I could relieve some of that pain. And then it was like a journal, and then it was all scrambled everywhere, and I didn't know what it was. But then God was like, it's a book. And I was like, oh, a book. So I got a bonus. That was my bonus, out of that. And like I said, it was all, like anybody that's writing or, trying to get started, don't care, how it starts. Just start from somewhere. Because
we're gonna, Shanice, we're gonna continue that. When we come back, we got to go to commercial break real quick, and we're gonna talk about starting that book. Right? We talked about that ourselves, but when we come back after this commercial break, we're gonna tap into that. But before we go, remember, you guys that are watching, numbers up, gang. Pick a number between 1 and 50.
All right,
going over can win that $10 gift card. But you got to stay to the end of the show to win.
Yes.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be right back after this commercial.
Okay.
Brother, calm down. Calm down. And fit a square with a round hole. Cause every time that I come around, I turn it as loud as it go. Sipping a rock, pink a lot, or give me the lime. Ready or not, give me a sign if you want me to stop. Giving it to you a cappella, the music will drop. One at a time, singing a rhyme on the drop of a dime. It's got time to shine, baby. I'ma break it down until it's liquid. Turn up, stir it up, call it biscuit. Hold up, I'm turned to the max. So loud, I got a deaf mute in the back. I'm not gonna do what it does. The first time that he heard the name. All the way up, turn it all the way.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Shunice Hill. I forgot to talk about the commercials. The commercials, the last commercial, Flip Furniture out in Stockton. Check them out. Flip Furnishings, that's out in Stockton. And then we had Jay Lee Barbershop in his image. Go ahead, Eric.
Shout out to Jay Lee. Happy birthday. I know you had a birthday. Happy 25th birthday, Jay Lee.
Happy birthday.
Yes. So back on the book. Let's talk about that book. So you wrote your first book. When did you write your first book?
My son was 3. He is now 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's about 13 years ago. That was a while back. It's just about, to have your child to have confidence, know their self-worth at an early age. And, just it has Bible scriptures where, you can like break it down to your child, so they can understand it. And just something, it's I call it a guide, a tool, a compass, heaven forbid, God forbid if anything happened to me, my son has something to live by, whereas, I want him to, grow up and be somebody and know whose you are and whom you are, who you belong to, And so, sometimes, like in the inner cities here, the city, kids succumb by peer pressure, gangs, try to want them to sell drugs and, all that kind of stuff, but I believe if a child knows who he is and who he belongs to, he could get away from that.
Get away from it. Wow.
So where can you get the book? So if somebody wanted to purchase a book, where can you get it?
Okay, so son, do you know how truly blessed you are? It was on Amazon.com. And you could get it off my website. You can get it off my website. It's Shunice Hill Sullivan.com. Again, it's SHUNICE period Hills HILL hyphen Sullivan SULLIVAN.com. Thanks for putting that up there. Yes.
Put the hyphen.
Okay.
Hyphen Sullivan.
Let's see. Is that right?
Check it out. Go to the website.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
Yes. You can get the book. Can you get the music and everything there?
You could get music. You could get the second book as well. The second book is Shanice Speaks from a Mother's Perspective.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, this one just came out. This one is fairly new, and it's gotten awards, nominations. It got 1 award from S&M, and it got a nomination from the Love Awards this year. So what this book entails, really, primarily, I'm just speaking how, as parents, we got to stay present, just being a vessel and to teach your children and really listen to them, because sometimes we're so into our own struggles that we're there, but we're really not in the presence with our children. And I know that for a fact, because I was like that. And sometimes we can get like depressed and, we're handling everything. We're just, going day by day, but we're not really listening to our children. And really, and another thing this book talks about is staying in the presence of the Lord. I believe like when we all stay in His presence, we're all we have hope and we all can, get through whatever it may be. Just like when we had the pandemic, we were all like devastated emotionally, and it's like, long as you have that hope, you can get through whatever it is that you need to get through, So the battle, that battle, it's not ours. It belongs to God, So, with that being said, This is what this book is about.
That's good. That's good stuff.
And did you know you were a writer before? I knew it was a tragic incident that caused you to just kind of journal, that God then gave you the vision to put it all together. But prior to that, were you a writer?
Honestly, let me see. When I was in my junior year, when I was in college, and I went to a Harold Washington College. It's a junior college here in Chicago. Okay, before I went there, I'm trying to make this short. Oh God.
Yeah, no, good.
I went to Chicago State. Okay. Chicago State was a 4-year university. When I went there, they made us do an essay. When you first, they want to see your writing samples. And honestly, I did really well because they said, write on something that you know about. And that means, giving details, examples, where you're able to, elaborate more on it, because you know about it. And when I went to the junior college, the same thing. They said, write something that you know about and make it something had to be really interesting. And I talked about my class trip to Disney World. And because there were several events that happened on the way to that trip. First of all, we were seniors in high school. We wanted to get to Disney World. We had a goal. We sold candy. We got on the bus we had a Robinson bus. And do you know that bus broke down with 50 kids, 50 seniors on it.
Wow.
And we were close by a hotel. It got us to a hotel, but the hotel only had 2 rooms available. 25 in one room, 25 in the other.
Wow.
So thank God we had chaperones, but it took maybe about 4 hours until we got a new bus. And with that being said, I was able to write about that. And my teacher asked me to come up and read in the front of the class. And I was like, really? And she said, you made it interesting. You made me think that I was there. Because I explained the details, examples and details. And that's what they say. Say, write a thesis statement, introduction, examples and details, and a closure. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so that's just it, and if you don't know the topic, you just have to, we got smartphones, we got everything at the tip of our fingers, all you gotta do is Google whatever you want to know about, so most of the times you want to make it personal. And when you make it personal, it just flow.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't think I was going to be a writer. I never thought about that. Mm-mm.
But you got 2 books. 2 books, or how many more books you got? 2?
There you go. It's something still down there in the making, but not right now. All right now.
I love reading books where I feel like I'm in the book. It makes it really interesting, and you want to grab the reader's attention. And if you can't do that, then people put the book down. Yeah. So,
exactly.
that's a talent, I think. It's a skill.
Exactly.
But, it's a gift, too. Like, God blesses those books. And so he probably downloaded that. And just, anything that God puts to work is
going to be blessed, for sure.
That's it. I mean, and that's with anything. You don't have to be a writer. You can be a teacher. You don't have to be a singer. An attorney, some people that know how to sell houses, they can do it like that, but your gift is your uniqueness. And, God gives us all gifts. Nobody has to be jealous of anybody. He may give somebody else 4 or 5, but you still got about 2 or 3 too yourself. So, he's no respectable person. He's a respectable person. He gives us all gifts. Yes.
Yes, he does. So there's no room for jealousy because he gives it to us all, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Specific to me. You know, I don't
Yes.
want you. I want my
There
own
you
here.
go. There you go.
That's
That's
good.
it.
That's good.
That's it.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
it.
All right. When we come back, we're going to talk about, you got a radio show too? We're going
A talk show.
talk show. Let's talk
Yes,
about
I
that.
do.
We're gonna talk
Yes,
about that.
1570. All right.
Yeah, when we come
Okay.
back from that
All right.
show. But remember the number
yes,
up
the
game,
numbers
guys.
up game.
For some reason, I think we were having some issues on the back end with the connection, but numbers up game's coming up right after this. No, actually, it's coming up a couple segments after. But anyway, pick your
It's
number
coming up.
between
It's coming up.
1 and 50, and the closest one without going over wins a $10 Amazon gift card.
Must be present.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you gotta be present. All right, we'll be right back after this commercial.
Spent your lifetime learning how to be like you, learning how to walk like you, learning how to do what you did in the earth, time after time. Spent a lifetime learning how to see like you, learning how to love like you, learning how to do what you did in the earth, time after time.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Shunice Hill. Talk about those commercials again. That's Black Jewel Photography. Check him out. He did our
Photo shoot?
our professional pictures. He's
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah.
And to be more like you. Yes, gotta see. Oh, look,
Yeah.
here it is. Auditions for
Yeah.
To Be More Like You. Open call, actors, singers, dancers. There's the date. If you want more information and you miss it on here, you can always go to our Work by 209 page or
just go to the link right
or
there.
go to the link. Definitely go
right
to the
there.
link.
To be more like you.com/casting. You want to get famous, right? You want to be on the show. I think it's going to be a
Maybe
great
you
show.
can. You should yes.
I got enough going
Audition.
on.
You wanted to be an actor.
Oh yeah, I like it. Oh no. Oh yeah, maybe you can get those scripts. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're going to talk about your show, radio show, talk show.
Yeah. I have a radio show here on the 1570 AM, the Big Gospel here in Chicago, and it's on the South Side as well. When it was the pandemic, I was doing it from home. But as time went on, I was able to go back into the studio. This is my year and a half now. What I do, I will spotlight artists similar to what you guys are doing. And I play their music. Lately, I've been just playing music because I find that the interviewing, it takes a lot of time. I'm not gonna, it's a lot of time. Yeah. And, you gotta, I just need to switch it up a little bit. That's how I'll say it.
Yeah. You're pivoting. I mean, sometimes, you switch from one thing to the next to see what works best.
Yes, exactly. Then that's what I'm doing. Cause I was like, I feel a shift, it's like a shift in the atmosphere now. And
Yeah.
so I know a lot of people like, what's going on with you? But I know what God has told me to do. So that's what I'm doing. Like you
Amen.
said, you have to figure it out as you go,
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun. Let's see. I come on Saturday night, 10:15. 10:15. Um, and like I said, it's 1570. You can get it on the app, which is www.gospel 1570.com. I mean, you can, like I said, you could do it on the radio, terrestrial. It's just AM. You just have to, change it to AM station. That's it.
So that's www.
Uh-huh.
Gospel1570.com.
.com. It's the big gospel, express.
Big Gospel. That it right there. Check her out. Big Gospel Express, gospel1570.com. Don't forget to check out our website if you want to get that book too. Or some CDs. So
that's true.
Yeah. So do you write all your music?
No, I don't write all of it, but mostly, yes. Mostly Draw Me Nearer was something that was put on my heart that I did write. He Won't Leave Me Alone. It just got an award for the rhythm of gospel. I was just in Memphis, Tennessee. I was just in Memphis, Tennessee. I was nominated 4 nominations, but I got 1, and I'm thankful for that.
Yes.
I even got a chance to visit Graceland, which was like just phenomenal. It was something different. It was just Elvis everywhere. It was everywhere.
Wow.
And it was just a good experience. In life you have to experience things. Yeah. So that was September 1st through the 5th. We were there. And then a week before that, I was in Arkansas because I had got a nomination for Book of the Year for the Love Awards. So yeah, just doing a little traveling here and there. But I'm excited
for awards. It looks like
and I wasn't supposed to say that. I was not supposed to say that. I don't even.
All right, man. Look at these awards. You putting in work, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, and I must admit, some of those are my sons as well.
That's all right. It's
But
all
you know what?
family.
Let me just say this though. I want to say this, and I want to be real. This comes from my heart, and it's not always about the award. It is about the reward in heaven. I just want to say that because a lot of times we get we got to be, get an award. We have to be charting. And sometimes we don't be doing the things that we need to be doing from our heart, because we're trying to, go after accolades. And I'm just grateful, that God has allowed me to do these things. But I also want to say, I got to give him all the glory for everything. Because without him, I'm nothing. So I want to say that on this live broadcast. And whatever you're striving for, whomever is listening, just always take God with you, whenever everything that you're doing, I don't care what it is, just always look to him for it all, because he's the one that's going to make it happen for you.
That's right. Yeah, I see that too. Like, it's not about the awards that we get, it's about the journey, because we take God, he he's on the journey with us. And that to me is my reward, is that he's on the journey with me. And I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I don't have to get a award, just as long as I'm doing what he says for me to do. And at the end, of course, we give him all the glory. And really at the end is, well done, good and faithful servant. That's what I want to hear. That's my reward, Yes,
absolutely. I know it feels good though, but I was
It
just
does feel good.
It do.
to
It
get
do,
recognition, it does. But I want to just, wanted to point that out because we get so caught up in, different things and
the world.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
that's good.
So what's your new album that's out? Your newest CD? Let's talk about that.
Ooh, let's talk about it. I wish I had a lot to talk about. But I would tell you something. It's a lot of work, and you got to get with the right people. I like my guy who has done my music for me. He's like, I've taken you all that I could do now. Now you have to go to another level. You at another level now. And so that means I have to go with, different people. And to be honest, you got to have big bucks. This is about, you have to have a budget. Anybody, any artist that's listening, the thing you got to do, you got to have a budget. And that's serious talk right there. If you don't have a budget, you won't have a good project. It'll sound, it won't be a good. You need a good budget. Okay. So with that being said, I got to get my budget together.
It's all good. But you got the breakthrough, right?
Yes, I did. I got that breakthrough.
You got the breakthrough.
I sure did. And like they say, don't quit. Don't quit until you get that breakthrough.
Yeah.
So we go keep it moving. But I was working with the doing a remix for Give Him the Glory. So that, can, help me until I get, back into it, the way I want to, So yeah, Give Him the Glory is a song that I wrote. Every day, everything. This is what we were just saying. You got to give God the glory in everything. When you first wake up in the morning, give him the glory. Give him the glory because, again, without him, we're nothing. And that's what he wants us to do. He wants us to give him the glory. That's what we were made to do, is to give him the glory because he's done so many spectacular things for us. We can breathe on our own. We don't have to be on no ventilator. We can walk and we can talk and even, just everything, having a roof over our heads, just being able to just breathe.
Yeah,
that's a blessing.
Can you bless us with some of that? Give him the glory.
Okay. All right, here we go.
We're ready.
All right, here we go. As I kneel to my knees and pray, I cry out to you, Lord, each and every day. So many young people leaving this place. Better must come right away. So if you love them, get up, stand up, and give them praise. That's what you're supposed to be clapping. Get up, stand up, and give them praise.
Yes.
We're thankful for your master plan. I'll shout hallelujah in advance. Grateful for everything. We're believing in you, Lord, to bring us through. If you need a healing, get up, stand up, and give them praise. Oh, yeah. Put your hands together. Your hands should be together. Oh, yeah. If he's
right. That's it.
You know what? Y'all put me on the spot, but that's all good. That's why you're supposed to always be ready.
You gotta be ready.
No,
That was good. Wow. What a blessing. Thank you for that.
That was fun. Thanks. I needed to do
I felt really blessed. Thank you.
Wow. was good.
Oh, that's nice. You guys are being very nice to me tonight, and I appreciate it because
No, that's what
it's
we
been a
do.
day,
We be
but it's
nice
all
to you.
good.
You be nice to us. We nice people. You nice.
I appreciate it. And
Yeah.
Eric said this. Eric said you guys are really cool people, and I appreciate
Man,
the
we
time.
love Bruce, man. Eric Bruce, he out there, he
Yes.
doing
Bruce, give a
great
shout
stuff.
out to Bruce.
Shout out to Bruce. I'll be trying to get him on.
Yes,
He gonna
he's
come
a writer
on.
too. He's gonna come on.
Yeah, get him on. Get him on. And he did say you was going to probably call him by his high school name. So,
Bruce?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. Good. Yeah, he needs to get on for sure. He really needs to get on.
I had the opportunity to meet him last week at our bingo, and he hung out with us. You know, he's just such an inspirational person.
He really is. I told him, I was like, where did you come from? Because you're my angel. I don't know where you come from, but I'm just grateful that you're here. Because I do pray. I pray for God to send the right people in my life to help me along my journey. And he's one. I never met him in person. I only know him from Facebook. And he's like this, like, wonderful person that you ever want to know. And I'm just not saying that because I'm not going to say it if I don't mean it. I'm not going to say it. I swear I'm not. I swear to God I'm not. But it's just like he's just genuinely want to see you win. There's people who don't want to see you win because they're so busy doing their thing. And I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you have somebody genuinely that want to see you win, you know that's a gift God has given you. He's a vessel, a real vessel. And I'm just grateful that I know him, and I thank God for him because he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Yes, he brought you on our show. So I always think Bruce, because he brings great people on our show. And so, Bruce.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, he really wanted me to come here.
He got you. You was able to share and bless some people with that, with your book, with your story, with your song, mini concert, So maybe somebody out there watching say, man, I'm gonna give her budget.
I hope so. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Right. I hope so. Yes. You never know. Never know.
Share what you do, how you change in people's lives.
Yes.
Right, by a song and by book and writing. And that's such a blessing for all of us.
Yeah.
And we just want to thank you for being part of our show.
Definitely.
Thank you. And thank you for having me.
Yes. Don't forget, check out her website, ShaniceHill-Sullivan.com. And then check her out on gospel570.com.
1557.
What did I say?
570.
That's my dyslexia.
Okay.
1570. Yeah. Hey, and everybody, right after this commercial break, we're going to be doing that numbers up game. Pick a number 1 to 50, closest without going over, win a $10 Amazon gift card. So stay tuned for that. And we'll be back right after this commercial break.
for a place to get out of your daily home routine and collaborate with other like-minded individuals? Then join us at Workfind 209, where we offer shared workspaces for entrepreneurs, startup companies, freelancers, small businesses, and growing enterprises. Here you can work independently and collaboratively, experience networking opportunities and business growth. Come build a stronger community in a space to start, develop, grow, and launch. Check out workfind209.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We were here with Shunice Hill. That was just I just love all of our guests. And she was just inspirational.
Yeah, she was.
And she blessed us with her beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Our little mini concert that, and you always pull that out of people, make them do stuff like that. But
it was exciting, man.
It was.
That's what she do. She sings. So it's like, come on, sing it, and part of, it's not trying to put anybody on the spot, but it's sharing, what God has blessed her with, so that others can hear it, right? And you never know what can happen on our show, right? Somebody may hear it. Somebody may want to go and buy some CDs, buy some books, right? All it takes is someone to go and buy that book on her website and share it with another kid who needs it. Man, that just saved the soul right there. And so, that's kind of our purpose is, about encouraging and, building up and sharing the story of the people who we have on our show.
Absolutely. And look, I'm going to buy her book because I want to support her.
Absolutely.
And maybe I can share it with somebody who may need it. So, you never know. You never know. Let me get off this thing.
All right. So the numbers up game. Make sure you guys got your numbers in right now. So the numbers up game is about to happen.
It's about to go down.
Right now. There's a number.
Okay.
All right. Numbers up game.
Let's see what we have here. Oh, 47.
47. I'm having a little bit of a glitch on a couple of these, but let's just go through some numbers here. Let's see here. Where are we? Whoa.
Wow.
The closest, 47. What's the number? 37.
47.
47. Guess who the winner is? What? Oh, man, we were just talking about this dude, E. Bruce. What's up, brother? I know you better be still on that. You better still be here.
He's still there. I know he's still there.
Oh, man. Eric Bruce.
Yes.
I call him Bruce. Some
But
people call him Eric, but he's a blessing.
He is a blessing.
Yeah, so man, this was really, really good, Shanice. All the way from Chicago.
Right.
We're taking this thing nationwide. We're gonna tap into all the states. But such a blessing to have her on our show, and her song "Give Him the Glory." You can check it out on her website. This was really, really cool. For her to share her story, and she had a tragedy situation that turned into a book because she was just journaling and writing, and man, and she wrote it, for her son to bless him, right? And we know, Chicago is one of them tough cities, right? And so the kids out there need that, and so we just thank her for making a difference.
Absolutely.
In the lives of our children.
Yes. I really had a great time today.
Yeah.
It was a good show. I'm definitely going to go buy her book. It's not easy to be a writer. I have to write for work and I hate it.
Yeah.
But, people that write these books and get them published and get them out there, kudos to you guys, because it's not easy writing a book.
Yeah.
And so, maybe one day I may write a book.
We talked about writing a book.
Yeah, maybe I might write a book. But
right now, we got some.
Right now, bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo has taken a lot of our time. But I do want to give a shout out to our bingo manager, Mike Schober, and his lovely wife, who supports him in his new venture of helping us. I just want to say thank you. And Lisa out there, want to give you some good thoughts and prayers for you and your family. She played a big part in our bingo. And so, that's what we're doing. And bingo every Friday and Saturday out here at Workvine 209.
Yeah, maybe Shanice, she said, write a book together.
Oh,
Yeah, front and back. We thought about it.
Yes, we have.
Good encouragement.
Yep.
Cool. So we'll be back. We are here every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Stay tuned for our live shows. If you like us, give us a thumbs up, chat. Let us know who wants to be on the show. All right. Thank you guys for always being a part of our show. And we really appreciate you. Have a blessed evening.